Hello, pals. How's it going? Oh. Hello. Yeah. I got them. Thank you, Tomo, mate. Thank you, dude. There you go. Reconnected. Yeah. No, cheers, mate. I've got them. Thank you very much. Oh. Bloody car's on charge, isn't it? Bloody car's on charge. I'm charging the Subaru battery outside, and I've had to unplug the aircon. Essentially, power for the aircon's outside. So I've unplugged the aircon to charge my bloody car, and I forgot that I bloody unplugged it. So, whoops. Yeah, hey Louise, welcome, mate. Just a really chilled thing at the moment. I'm not call it. It's only a little bit of practice, so nothing crazy. So nice and chilled one until the race tonight. Let me just quickly go sort the battery out. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, pals. At least the car's fully charged now. Yeah, I wasn't going to stream today, but I made a promise saying that I would do ARL tonight. And I'm going to stick to that promise. So, yeah. I'm going to stick to that promise because I said I would. So, we are going to do it. Howdy, thank you for the 10, mate. Thank you, dude. Very kind of you, mate. You didn't need to do that. Thank you, dude.
The colour of your shirt is eerily similar to that of my morning BM. Nickelodeon green slime.
Games again. Well, mate, yeah, I know. To be fair, I just forgot that I was doing it, and yeah, someone rightly pointing out like, isn't Apex Racing League tonight? And I'm like, yeah, it is. So I was like, whoops. So yeah, whoops. But in static, it did. Partly cloudy. Right. Crack moist. This is going to be horrible, isn't it? East, humidity 49%. These are the track conditions for the race tonight, boys and girls. So, yeah, this is not going to be pleasant, if you ask me. For 1 p.m. Have that on 100% practice starting. Practice state as well. I think this is going to be like really hot, like properly hot. But let's go give this a test drive, shall we? So these are the conditions for tonight. It's me and Austin tonight. So the winning team from when we did Lemons. What was that, like 2-3 weeks ago? What's up, you bunch of bus seat sniffers? What are you having a day off? Hockenheim Elite Track. Right, since it's a bit quiet, I want to talk to you guys like a moral dilemma. Like a moral dilemma, and be honest with me, and it's completely fine. Like, I know I didn't really sleep too much last night because I've always got like YouTube, Twitch on my mind, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, it's like full-time income and stuff like that, and all that kind of stuff. And you know how we do a streamathon, and there's been a lot of people, you know, saying, you know, we didn't either stream for long enough, or you know, we were just doing it day by day anyway, so it was just a normal stream, so what's the point in the timer? Just your honest feedback, if that's all right. Be honest, if you think if you think it was like, I don't know, just think it was the wrong thing to do, or whatnot, or because I just yeah, I'm worried that I'd done all that whole streamathon thing, and then I'm back the next day anyway. So I feel like morally, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not. Like, because I want to stream because I like doing it, but then at the same time, am I? Was it? I don't want it to come across as like a con. I don't know. I feel a bit weird about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say. I just worried that I don't want people to think I'm trying to take the mick or the piss or anything like that, or maybe I beg donations too much or something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, crew chief's got an update. I just want to make sure it's yeah, the right thing. It's the, you know, people aren't getting annoyed or whatnot. Yeah, because I never want to do the wrong thing. I always just want to do the right thing, but I think it's very hard to please everybody, but yeah. Oh. Hello. Yes, I would, please. Yeah, no, it's fine, honestly. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just want to, yeah, just, it's fine if you know, because I was talking to Chloe a lot about it.
Radio check.
Last night, so I don't want, hopefully people don't think I'm just taking the piss because I've done the streamathon and I've literally come back the next day. Like, it was like, but I was like saying to myself, but I want to stream. Like, I'm going to do ARL tomorrow. So I was like, I was thinking to myself, do I not stream so that people think the streamathon wasn't a waste of time because he was going to stream every day and now the stream was over. He's not streaming the next day. So, you know, he's done what he said he would do. But then I was thinking to myself, imagine if I did a race. Imagine if I just did a race on Apex and everyone's like, Ollie's in there. Why is he not streaming? And then it's like, oh, it's because the streamathon ended. And then people think, oh, right, so he's not streaming because we didn't give him money. What's right? What's up with that? So all these things go around in my head. And I'm just like, what's the right answer? What do I do? Anyways, welcome to my head. That's my thought process. I'm reading what you guys are saying. Yeah, no, thought process. And ever since yesterday, we lost a few subscribers as well. I was like, did I say something? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, yeah. Why am I having to set this up again, by the way? Why is this not good? Oh, hang on. My pedals aren't. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, spares can cover the. I've got a spare, thankfully. It's not. Oof. It's not. Look at that. It's not picking up the pedal at all. It's not picking up the pedals at all. There's no light on the pedal. But what's concerning is there's a little green light on the pedals to say they're plugged in. Yeah, thank you guys. Cheers, I appreciate it. Just my mind a little bit, as it always is. Try a different. Oh, there's a joke there. I don't know. Right, I'll try a different one. Let's just see if it pops up. We need this thing where it says pedals. I need that to pop up. So that needs to go in white. Otherwise, could actually be in trouble.
I missed the Streamathon. Can you start another one?
I heard that donation. Fair. Bugger off. Oh. Right. I think we're okay. How weird was that, though? I unplugged it, plugged it back in again, and now I have 2 green lights instead of 1, and the lights are now on the pedals. So I don't really know what happened there. No, I didn't plug it. I didn't even put it in different. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in again. Classic IT. I appreciate that, Street. I know, yeah. It's, yeah, doing this full time is a dream. It really, really is. Don't get me wrong, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, but there are days, I suppose, like any other job or anything like that, where you just, I suppose, overthink and worry and think, have I done or said something wrong, or, you know, am I going in the right direction? That kind of thing, you know? Hi, Doc. Are you telling me you... Oh, right. Oh, whilst you're here, chat, 'cause this is a bit of a bit more of a chilled one. We're just doing some practice. Do you think we should change the garage cover to something different? What has anyone got any suggestions for what the garage cover should be? Because there's a little... Joe doesn't cover everything. He's too petite. You know what I mean? He's too petite, is my boy. Is my boy Joe. I appreciate that, Loz, mate. Thank you. Get Josh in a maid outfit. Cool. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. 47.8 degrees. What is this? 47.8. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Out there. Share my graphic settings. Yeah, sure. If you want to see it, it's fine. What am I doing? I mean, you'll have to, if you can pause and go down and stuff. You can pause it where you want. And, yeah. There's a little, I feel like there's a little bit more. It's not like a square box like it was last time. You've got to kind of scroll for it this time. Elliot, no. As cool as that kind of idea is, the issue you've got is that's then classed, I think, by UK law, that's classed as a competition. You've got to be 18 plus. So if you run that and then someone under 18 does it, you're in trouble. If you remember, I don't know if you guys ever remember. Do you remember when we first did Brickcar and there was a few teams that had people under 18 and they were getting black flags for racing? Cheers, Ingo. Do you remember that? Yeah. Because, yeah, Brickcar 24 was the first one we ever did. And I don't know what it was. I think they found out about that rule, like, during the event or just before it started. So, yeah, if there was anyone underage for, you know, under 18 and they got in the car or whatever, they were just black flagging them. Kind of, whoa, cold tyres. Wow. So, yeah, it just kind of ruined it for him. And that was the only year we ever won it. I think that was the only year we ever won it.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna have to be like super gentle with a super high track temp and the cold tyres, mate. This is deadly, isn't it? Really dangerous. Oh my god. Porky was the best, but strong. We've got to stick with the Beamer because it's what we started with, I think. I don't think we can change it. Someone wants to correct me on that. Hey, Sim Racer, thanks for upgrading your membership, mate. Cheers, dude. It's got live, well, I'd say tyre pressures, tyre temps as well, I think, by the looks of things. No battery to worry about anymore, of course. Wow. Oh my god. It's terrible. It's shocking. It's not very good. Well, this is precisely what practice is for. You actually learn how to drive it. I'm not actually doing it in the event itself, so. Whole purpose of it, anyways. Yeah, just struggling T1 that was just understeer, man. Wasn't it? Just didn't want to turn. Just gonna. Try and take my time. Mate, even now, like, the tyre temps have gone up like 20 degrees and they're still... What is this? Mate, this thing is awful through turn 1. What? Takes 5-6 laps. Feels like I'm driving a tank. Or a boat or something. Terrible, this. I mean, you're not wrong, Tomo. Like 80 degrees Celsius, 75 degrees Celsius. My tyres now. That should be more than enough. Mate, what's this? Okay.
That last lap was a 1:13.8. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Nah. It can't be that bad. It cannot be that slow, can it? Oh my lord. Hey up, Jack, mate. What even is an Apex? Yeah, imagine being sponsored by Apex, racing in an Apex Racing League, and not knowing how to hit an Apex. Imagine. Could never be me. It's the first time it's not tried to kill me coming out of there. And there. Oh, there you go. You got to wait for it to go green.
Your lap time was 1:12.4. That's your fastest lap today.
That can't. That just doesn't seem right. You need my front left tyre to be 90 degrees plus for it to actually work. A different tyre model and stuff to GT3s, of course, but that just does seem a bit odd, doesn't it? Oh no! This is terrible.
That was a 1:12.0. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Oh, don't. Oh. Okay. Yeah, in a GTP, mate. Yeah, I racing in the GTPs for the Apex Racing League, but
The lap time was at 1:11.9. That's your fastest lap.
I might say to Austin, do you want to do 4 stints and I'll do half? Brother in Christ. Yeah, run under effect, mate, yeah. Looks sketchy. It is, mate. It really is. This is not a nice car to drive at all. Pretty miserable, this. I gotta be honest. It's pretty miserable.
That was 1:11.7. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Maybe starting another Streamathon would help. Nope. Nah, I speak about that earlier. I don't know. Just had a slight feeling that some people weren't too happy with the Streamathon kind of vibe. So we'll leave it for a while. I don't even think we'll be able to do it in January when we actually did a subathon, because well, for obvious reasons. Can you
That lap was at 1:11.7. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Is there such thing as a drop round in this, Tomo? I played in GT4 since the update. I have indeed, yeah. I did some GT4s at the Charlotte Roval, and although I wasn't the quickest, I did actually really enjoy driving them. They're very much like understeer, understeer, understeer. But once you actually start to kind of gauge that and understand it, pretty cool. Yes, but I'm sure if they already have. I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything, but I think Austin's best lap was a 10.8.
That lap was at 1:12.2. You're currently
I don't know, mate.
Slower than your best.
This is not good. That'd be very nice, man. You know, a lot of love for the Mustang. I've seen the, I feel like in the Open as well. I need to try the The Cayman in the Open seems to be kicking, like, just kicking ass. Like, every time I have a look at a GT4 race, the Porsche Cayman is always on top. I swear it is. NEC, it was Rapido. Roval. Well, let's be fair, not the Roval. But... Hi, John, you're good, mate. Welcome.
You've just done a 111.8. That puts you 0.1 off your best.
It's just, this is just sliding. Constantly sliding. This dock looks a picture of, mate, it's horrific. It's pretty bad. This is just silly.
Just done a 111.8.
What's bloops?
Now 0.1
Sorry, Matt, I
off
don't know
your
what you mean by
best.
that. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by bloops. Temps a lot here, 7 degrees hotter. 7 degrees track. What do you mean by that? Sorry. What then? The actual petit more. Oh, I see. I see. You're talking about right. I can't use the Acura oil caddy, mate. We start the season in the BMW GTP, so we have to use it.
That lap time was.
Oh, tell me when to brake.
111.7.
Oh no.
That's your quickest lap.
No thanks. Don't like that. I don't as a tool, I think in the long run that'll only harm you. That'll only harm you in the long run. You'll become reliant on it. And then if you play anything else and don't have it, I think that'll just slow you down. I would not recommend that at all. Ah, okay, fair enough, mate. Then fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Thank you, though. No, I wouldn't, mate. Counter, I think. So I think I got an off track on this lap. Yeah, yeah. It's as soon as you brake, it's sliding through this section here. Look, it's just understeering, and if it's not understeering, it's the rear's trying to kill you. Understeer through there. I don't know. I'm sure. This is dog. This is pretty horrific. I don't know how Austin's getting I don't know how Austin's getting in the tens here, mate. I don't have a Scooby-Doo. What do I think of AI generated setups? I mean, if it works, yeah, I suppose.
That lap time was 1:11.6.
It's better. Mid-corner understeer. I think that's just. I think a lot of that is going to be down to track temperature and the track state. I don't mind understeer as long as you don't get a load of oversteer. I mean, look at this. Just, it is constantly trying to kill me.
Your last lap time was at 1:11.4. It's your best lap in this session.
On the edge every time I go through here, and the brakes is very much. Fuck. What you? The brakes are very much like, yeah, if you do any more than like 34%, mate, you're dead. Hey, cop, you all good, mate?
That was at 1:11.8. You're currently 0.5 off your best.
No, I'm not using any sort of additional force feedback. I don't like anything like that, to be honest. I don't know what it is. I don't like it where you have to use like additional software or anything like that to try and I don't know where I'm like trying to go with this. Like we mentioned earlier about you know, added software to kind of help your braking or whatever or whatnot. I just, yeah, I don't know. If you have to become reliant on something, like, I just don't want to deal with the consequences of not having that thing there.
You've just done a 111.6. You're now not
like Roy, exactly. So yeah, I like just trying to learn and find out myself. I don't like having bits of software telling me what to do, where to go, and when to brake, and all that kind of stuff. I want to kind of find a way to figure out myself. Hey Jay, thank you for coming renewing your member again, mate. Your membership. Cheers, dude. Cheers, Fate Max, man. Yeah, I don't know. Not for me. Yeah, you should be able to watch it. I'll stream it tonight. It's at 7 PM, I believe. So, less than 4 hours. Could be, anyways.
Last lap was a 111.5. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best.
Yikes, man. 118. There, you see the tyres. Down to about... rears are on fire. 118 degrees, bottom left. Yeah. Drop round. I would... I'd highly recommend it. I'd highly recommend it at this point in time. Oh my god, I think I've just seen why. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've just seen why. I've just seen why. I've literally just seen why. Well, I want to go and help myself. I'm going to go and help myself now. I'll be back in a minute. That's not embarrassing. That wasn't embarrassing at all. You guys didn't see that. You guys did not see that. Well. Tomo, what are we limited to fuel-wise, mate? Do you know? GTP-wise? See what exactly? There you go, mate. I want to say it's like 70. We are checking. Thank you, sir. Damn. As if I put that setup on. Ha! Lol. Why would I have put that on? Why would I have actually put that on? How did I... I just saw... I think... The setup's called ARL. The one I put on accidentally. So I just I think I just kind of just drifted off and put that on. Previous patch as well, they're right. Yeah, but I don't think the only thing that changed is the batteries, right? So I don't know how much it would affect the setups. I'll run with 70. I think it's around there. Right, now I'm just paranoid I'm not running the right setup now. Yes, Red Atlanta. Right, let's see how much easier this is. Jesus, that would explain it. Lol. We don't go out here and go immediately quicker. We've definitely done something wrong here. It's 80%. Yeah, cheers, mate. I've gone 70 litres. That should be all right. I think. Should hopefully, in theory, be better on holds as well. We've got to get through the cold tyres. Cold tyres still. Should, in theory, lose out massively on the straights. Oh yeah, if I don't go faster, then yeah. Something seriously wrong with me. Oh, I should lose a lot of time here. Oh, wow. Not even that much, is it? 10th? Still pretty horrific.
Well, that was at 113.4. You're now 2.0 off your best.
That's full sock, but the thing is, if iRacing have done it right, sock should have no different. Like, it should not affect how quickly the car accelerates or top end wise at all. It's not what the battery does. So sock should not make a difference. Yeah, sock, all the battery should do in these cars is essentially help extend
That lap was at 111.7.
a stint and how much fuel you use a lap.
Off your best.
Also has a little bit of play in the brakes as well. So it shouldn't, in theory, have anything to do with how fast your car goes in a straight line. Shouldn't do anything. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, David? It's very good. Getting there? Yeah, George. Well, that's quicker.
That was 111.3. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Mate, it's so bad in turn 1. This car is just AIDS. Who knew running a car with actual downforce would work at a track like this? Do I rate the LMDH? I don't rate any LMDH. I think LMDHs and GTPs suck. I don't rate any of them. Shame. That was going to be a good lap then.
You've just done a 111.3. You're less than a tenth off your best.
F. Disrespect to all of them, mate, honestly. You tell anyone, right, anybody who likes racing, anyone who likes cars, driving, whatever you want to call it, you go and drive an unrestricted LMP2, right? And then drive one of these hypercars, GTPs, whatever. If you come back to me and say the hypercar or GTP drives better, you're lying. I think you're just lying. Like, they're honestly, unrestricted LMP2 is a brilliant race car to drive. That's how I want my top class car to drive. That's how I want it to drive. He's, yeah. These things just feel like a heavy, understeery, battery-ridden mess. Your sock deployment and your rotary maps and your... How much charge have I got and all this bollocks? You got none of that in an unrestricted LMP2, mate. You just go in. You just go in, do your thing. No battery, no sock. Just a lightweight car with a good engine.
You've just done a 111.2. That's your best lap in this session.
Someone asked about speed difference. I think at a track like Silverstone, I think the difference is like a tenth. But I think at a track like this, I think an unrestricted LMP2 would kick the GTP's arse here. Personally.
Your lap time was 111.6. You're currently 0.4, slower than your best.
Rear left is cooking. There we go. What's more hated? The LMDH or a Tucson? That should be picked up in next week. That's going to be bye-bye, the old Tucson, mate. It won't be missed. I can tell you that now for a fact. It will not be missed.
111.2. That's your best lap in the session.
Unfortunately, with cars, when it comes to buying cars, I've discovered with buying that car, you can watch all the reviews in the world and you can see write-ups and all that kind of stuff about cars. And it can look all positive. And you can test drive one. About 15-20 minutes and you think, right, this will do. But unfortunately, it's not until you live with one and you use it every day. Things like just going to the shops, or you know, you're going for a 3-hour drive or whatnot. It's not really until then you kind of really discover what your car's like. And I found that out. And I've learned a harsh and very expensive lesson. So, once it's gone, until we absolutely must, we need a car to fit said pram and baby in it, I'm doing nothing.
That lap was a
My Subaru is my daily car. I'm going to drive it in the winter. I'm going to drive it in the rain. Because I like driving it. And it's a good car. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is, Dan. Like, I don't know. I watched a few videos, and you know, for the money I wanted to spend, it kind of ticked the boxes. I didn't want to spend too much, but I wanted, you know, a really good spec car with, you know, decently low mileage, because it's going to keep it for a while. And yeah, I didn't want to buy something older with higher mileage because I'd be constantly worried about putting miles on it. So that kind of, it just ticked all the boxes, but yeah, just nasty. Yeah, it's not
111.2.
Not a bad idea, Martin, but
slower than your best.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait now. I've got my eye on something else. I've always kind of not been against it, but I've always tried to avoid it, but I've got the Subaru, so I might. I've been playing with the idea of going down the route of a Polestar 2, just like Joe has. Speaking in my Patreon Discord as well. Someone who's got one as well, so I don't know. Something about the Polestar 2 kind of just appeals to me. Yeah.
You've just done a 111.2. You're currently off your best.
I think, like, interior-wise and exterior-wise, I think Polestars are some of the nicest looking electric cars out there. And, yeah. Don't know. I'll have to see. 15 Type R all day. Yeah, that's what I mean, Justin. I know. Yeah, that's one of the things that would annoy me as well. So, you know, I'm not really sure what the right answer was. Really, I'm kind of two minds really. One mind, I think to myself, you know, Polestar 2. It's new. It's basically brand new. Super low mileage. You got that instant torque from the electricity. Modern tech, nice
That
design.
lap time was 111.5. That puts you 0.4 off your best.
Downside is one of the reasons I didn't like the Tucson because of all the very annoying built-in safety features that you couldn't turn off. Mine will be exactly the same in Polestar. But I could have dealt with those in the Hyundai if it drove well, then it had something about it, and it just didn't. So that's one side of the argument as to why I'd want to try that. And then, of course, with it being a new car and stuff, under warranty and stuff, don't have to worry about it breaking down. And the fact it's electric, so I have to have an engine as such to worry about. But then the other side of me, the other side of me, if I'm being honest, as well, was thinking to myself, get an RS4 estate. That way, you've got the noise, you've got the power, you've got the drive that you want, you've got none of the annoying safety features. Looks great, sounds great.
The lap time was at 111.2. That puts you 0.1 off your best.
But downside to that, very much outdated interior. It'll have pretty high mileage on it. And the car will be like 12, 13 years old already. It's a lot of money to invest in a car that's that old. I don't know. So I'm kind of in two minds about it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't give it stakes. It's quite sad, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Max, how you doing, mate? Mates, this would kill me. Nah. I think as long as it's had the... me and Mac were talking about it. There's like two variants of that engine, the 4.2 litre V8. There's two variants of the engine. The later model had the issues with the belt changed. Because the earlier version of the engine, if you wanted to change the belt, get the timing done, you have to get the engine and the gearbox out. But I think with the updated one, like the kind of 2013, 24 engine, they changed it so you didn't have to do that if you wanted to change the belt. Timing done, so it seemed as long as you know you got that one or bought the older one, you just have to make sure that job had already been done. Otherwise, it's thousands of pounds to get it done. XC40. I don't think is an XC40. I don't know if it'd be big enough, and it just if the XC40 is just. I'm completely and utterly put off SUVs. Honestly, after owning that Tucson, I just I'm so put off SUVs.
Okay, Ollie, you've used half your fuel.
I just don't get it. I just don't get SUVs. I do not understand the hype at all after owning one. The only thing good about the SUV, I found, it's easier to get in and out of. Apart from that, everything else is worse. Economy worse. Driving ability worse. Performance worse. Economy. Everything about an SUV just seems worse. I don't know what yeah. I just compared like the same car. One was an SUV, one was an estate. The only thing I'd say about the SUV is that it's easy to get in and out. But no. And that's how that was my thought process. And then I started watching fucking video reviews. on family cars and all that kind of stuff, and I picked it up, didn't I? Because I'm a turd.
That lap was a 111.5. You're currently 0.4 off your best.
Go over a like a pothole or a speed bump in the Hyundai, and it's so odd. It feels like you can feel the suspension, and it almost feels like it's not connected to the car. Almost like I go over a bump, and it's like I kind of like go like that instead of just like a up and down, or almost like say if you're in like an estate or hatchback, whatever, you hear like it almost be like a bang like that. Like a little bang, bang, but in an SUV, I'm just like, I don't know, shakes you about. You sure the Tucson wasn't just complete shut? Probably, mate. Probably. At least I can deal with this car at the moment.
That was a 111.5. You're now.
Probably didn't help that I went
closer
from
than
a
your
Golf
best.
GTI to a family SUV Tucson. That probably didn't help. Yeah, that's where my mindset is. Gonna wait until January. When is technically the best time to buy a car, anyways? It's after the plate changes, I think. Straight after a plate change. Ironically, it would be now. Lol.
That lap was a 111.4.
Yeah.
You're currently
April, October,
0.6 slower than
fantastic.
your best.
When's the worst time? January? Probably. December is the worst. What's the reasoning behind December? I remember when I worked in the motor trade, mate, and December was awful. Awful for selling cars, mate. Awful. Nobody bought a car in December. Nobody bought cars in December. When I used to work, my sales target would be like 25 cars in like May, June, July, August, whatever. As soon as it got to Christmas, if you could sell more than 10 cars, really big bollocks. Like you were doing really well if you could sell more than 10. Really well. It was horrific in December. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's spending their money on
Your last lap time
Christmas
was
presents.
111.4. You're now
That's the thing.
0.3 off your best.
Everyone's, got money aside for that. I don't think people want to spend large amounts of money in December. When Christmas is around. It was always the same December. It was always just shocking for car sales. Yeah, Mac, mate, you're good. But no matter the month, no matter the time of year, you could always manage to sell a certain type of SUV that Nissan made. If you couldn't sell it, you shouldn't sell cars. Just like back in 2017, 18, I think it was. Honestly, I sold so many of them, it was disgusting.
That lap time was 111.3. That puts you 0.2 off your best.
Yeah. Oh, Mac, you got it right. Nissan Qashqai, mate. I swear to you. That Nissan Qashqai. The amount of those I sold was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think it's because it was SUV size, but it had so much spec that came with it. The Nissan Qashqai, you know, I think in the UK, I don't know if it's the same in other countries, but the Technica, I think it was the spec. That had like the panoramic roof, heated seats and all that kind of stuff. They were, what, a year or two old, and they were like 16, 17 grand. People loved them. Like no other SUV could come close to it in terms of price.
That was a 111.1.
and
That's
spec.
your quickest lap.
Everybody wanted a Qashqai. Nothing came close to it, mate. A year-old SUV with like 5,000-6,000 miles on the clock for 16, 17 grand. Unheard of, mate. No one could touch it. Hey, Cappy. Welcome, mate. Cheers, Mike, mate. You mean by follow? Do you mean the old subscribe, mate? Hey, nifty pipe. Good lad, thank you. That low price is for a reason. Still. Sold a lot of them. Sold an awful lot of them. No, just to stalk you. Oh, excellent. Superb.
Your lap time was at 112.0.
Lando was probably
Hey!
a bit distracted by the fact that Ferrari
Oh,
was sniffing
God.
up his inside.
Drive there. Thank you very much. Well, this setup is way more stable, but this car is a piece of crap.
You need to slow down, give back some time.
I'm still going to highly suggest if there's a drop round, we do it. Can't remember what the engines were in their Qashqais. 1.6 diesels, 2-litre diesels, and I think it was a 1.6 petrol as well. What was my first ever car? Mine was a Renault Clio 1.1. It was the number plate was LM03 OCN. The LM03 OCN. I still remember it. If you try and do a little MOT check, it has gone. It has gone to car heaven. Although it is a French car, so I'm not sure it deserves to. But yeah, that was my first car. It was alright. It's your first car. You really should be picky about your first car. As long as it gets you to A to B. Although mine had I think like many Clios that era, had this weird sensor issue where it would just suddenly cut the engine out and you couldn't restart it again. And you had to leave it for like an hour for it to start again. I can't remember, I'm sure. I bet there's someone in the chat who knows what it was. I think it was very common. What do you guys think of the Hyper P1? I mean, it looks good. I don't know. I'd have to get my hands on and try it. It looks a bit... My first impression from the Hyper P1 wheel, though, is it looks a bit busy, if that makes any sense. Do you know what I mean? It just looks a bit like there's a billion things, lots of different colours, lots of different knobs. It looks a bit too busy for my liking,
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
but that's just me. I'd probably be like, as soon as I got one, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is nice. But just first impressions from seeing it. Yeah, that was my first car. Then I can't remember what I went from after that. I went to a Ford Fiesta Z-Tech S, 2007. That was a 1.6 diesel, and that car was really good to me. That one, really, that's the car I've probably owned the longest ever. Had that for about 2.5, 3 years. And since then, I think the longest I've ever owned a car is 13, 14 months. I keep changing. I just cannot keep one car. But the Subaru is actually going to be in contention to be the second longest car I've ever owned. I've owned that for, well, what if I had that now? Hang about. I think it might be. I think it might be 14 months now. I think it might be the second longest car I've ever owned. The Subaru. Poggers. Partly made by Yamaha, were they? I thought it was a French engine. I thought it was a French engine. I went from a... Then I had a Z-Tech S Fiesta diesel. Then I bought a 2016 EcoBoost, the 125 horsepower one. Then I went to a Fiesta ST. Then I went to a Golf R.
112.4. You're now 1.3.
Then that was costing me too much on fuel, so I got myself a... I got rid of it and got a Subaru along for like just messing about with, and then I got a... Oh, what are they called? Volkswagen something, what was it? Not Passat. There it is. Something like that. With the legendary 1.9 TDI bulletproof engine. And then I went completely rogue and got myself a 2016 MX-5. Very rogue indeed. What did I do after the... I can't remember what I did after the MX-5. Oh, after the MX-5, I got a 2016 Audi A4 S-Line, 2-litre diesel. Then I went back to a Focus
Last
ST.
lap was at 112.3. 3 laps of fuel remaining. You're currently 1.3.
What did I do after the
Slower
Focus
than your
ST?
best.
Then I sold the Focus ST and just got a battered old Focus. Then after the battered old Focus, I got another Fiesta ST, one in grey. Then after that grey Fiesta ST, what did I get? I got a basically 6-month-old Focus ST Line X, which I liked but rattled, which is weird. Then after Focus ST Line X, I got a Golf R. What did I do after the Golf R? I can't remember what I did after. What did I do after the Golf R? What did I do after the red Golf R? And with like... What did I do? Even you guys might know. I can't remember. Yeah, mate, I wish I'd only owned 2 cars in my life, mate.
111.1.
There's so many cars I just wish I stuck with. I wish I stuck with the grey Fiesta ST that I bought. Why didn't I should have just stuck with that. I wish I stuck with that. I should have just stuck with that, honestly. Why did I not stick with that? Such a good car. Yeah, I can't remember what I did after that. That's quite bad because that was only like last year. I think after I got that, I think I got rid of the Golf, and then I bought the Subaru. And the Subaru was like my main car for a while. And then I bought the Tucson. And I hate it. But that's in the bin. And that's going. So I don't really know what my lesson for you boys and girls here is.
You've just done a 110.9. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. It's your best lap in this session.
Try and stick to a car. Don't be like me. And waste your time and money just changing between cars thinking it's the right one when it isn't. Stick with the car you got. And if you can't stick with the car, get yourself a Subaru Impreza WX STI Pro Drive. Because that way you will. I've had like 11 cars in 9 years. Yes, Sam! That's what I'm talking about, mate. I think I'm on... How many? I might be on like 15 then. Renault Clio 2002. Yes. 1.1. Mine was 2003. Yes.
Okay, Ollie. In this lap. In this lap.
Oh, you're a Renault Clio fanboy then. What?
Activate limiter.
Okay, that's new. When did that change? Eh? When did that change? I'm on... When did that change? Oh, I had a Civic Type R. I forgot. I missed out the Civic Type R. I had...
Left front, 75%.
Rear left 69% now.
Rear left,
I had
69.
I had a Civic Type R. How could I forget that I had a Civic Type R? Oh, I've forgotten that. I don't know. Yeah, Daniel. Do you know what I find when I get on the side of like the American side, shall we say, of like Instagram and stuff like that? I see a lot of like Instagram posts of like where people talk about how much they pay for their cars. I feel like lots. It might be wrong completely, but I feel like lots more Americans are on like kind of like PCP car finance than in the UK. I feel like a lot of people. Look at that. That's the pit entry line. I didn't know that. Look, it's changed. I feel like there's a lot of them, and they talk about, like, I've seen videos where they talk about how much they pay per month. And when I hear how much they're paying per month for the quality of car they get, it's astounding. Like, I remember someone saying, oh, I pay $850 a month, and I've got a 2019 BMW X1 or something. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, even if it was like $850 a month. And you... Oh. Crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, that's so much money. You pay $850 a month. Believe it. Like, what is it? Is it just the APR is just stupidly high over there? Yeah, just, I don't know. I'm only speaking from what I've seen. I'm only speaking from what I've seen on Instagram stuff, so I've got no idea. But yeah, it just seems incredibly expensive. There you go. Hey up, Josh, pal. Have you now, Mac? Have you now? Currently $630 a month for my Audi Q3 S-Line with Audi Care. But you're $630 a month. Is that $630? I'm guessing American. I don't know. Eiglin, yes, my guy. DMs, mate, go have a look. Mac. This is what Mac sent me, look. 6.3 litre V8 estate. That is naughty. That is very, very, very naughty. Complete stock, no modifications. ULEZ compliant. Full service history from a dealer. Fully spec'd up. That is pretty mega. There's a part of me, though, that just would be scared to spend that amount of money on a car that is that old and that many miles. That's kind of what scares me. I don't know. Yes, dollars. It's 3-year lease. To buy would have been even more. Very expensive used car loans and crazy interest rates. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Thing is, this is the thing, though, right? Like when my example was on, you know, it was $830, $850 a month for a worse car than what you're doing. And yeah, yeah. We never get those in the US. Yeah, the UK market is, yeah. I mean, we are. The price of cars has shot through the roof, but yeah, in the UK market, we're quite lucky in terms of what we actually get. It's there's a lot of cars. There's a lot of cars in the UK, and we're quite lucky, I suppose, in that aspect. Not really anything that's kind of blocking us from anything like that. Anyways, right, practice is done. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's just a bit of a chilled one, that one, boys and girls. So, I'll hopefully be back at 7. I'll keep you posted. And, yeah, I'll go maybe prep some dinner or whatever. And I shall be back for a race tonight. We'll see. I shall keep you all posted. Anyways, love you, leave you. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one, boys and girls. And catch you tomorrow, 24-hour or... I don't know. We'll see. Have a good one. Cheers.